this is called Invest Like Becky, right? All my presentations are culturally relevant. So from our culture, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you grew up when I grew up, Mace had the things talking about Becky's, but that's neither here nor there. But we're talking about investing like Becky. So what does it mean to invest like Becky? So people have different strategies in terms of how they pick their stock selections. And first and foremost, before I even get started, I have to let you guys know this.
This ain't investment advice.
This is not investment advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All trading and investing involves risk. We are not your financial advisors. Please speak to your financial advisors if you make any sort of investment decisions. But this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You good, Core?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right. So let's get to it. All right. So we're going to talk about investing like Becky. So this is a strategy, right? It's called the Becky strategy. So the Becky strategy focuses solely on investing in American lifestyle brands that sell overvalued and overpriced products and services to rich upper middle class white women. It's very similar in nature to the racist Karen joke, but Becky is, a little nicer. So has anybody ever heard of this? Have you heard of this before, Core?
Today.
Okay,
I was today years old.
All right, so this is an actual strategy that people actually use and make money with. It's called the Becky strategy. So keep in mind, there's a lot of companies that can be put into this Becky strategy. They're American lifestyle brands that sell. And the thing is, we know they're overvalued and overpriced, but these are the common products that Becky uses. And this is an actual index and strategy that people use. So in Harvard, according to the Harvard Business Review, women make the decision in the purchases of 94% of home furnishings, 92% of vacations, 60% of automobiles, and 51% of consumer electronics. Inc.com estimates women make up to 70 to 80% of overall consumer purchases. Is that true in your household, Core?
Who makes the decision? 100. Oh, it's consumer purchases. 100%. The lady of the house.
Okay, so Harvard's not far off. So they actually study this, and women make most of the purchase decisions in most households. So investors look at this information and try to figure out what are they buying, right? So the female income is growing faster than some of the GDPs of huge countries. This is as of 2014. This also comes from the Harvard Business Review. It jumped from 2009 to 2014 to about $18 trillion in purchasing power. Right now, it's much more than that, especially with this bubble we're in right now. But this is growing at a faster rate than China's GDP and India's GDP. Point in saying that is, this is something that you really want to pay attention to. And I know it sounds crazy, but figure out where the Beckys are spending their money, and you can figure out how to make some money, right? So in the Harvard Business Review, they broke down the female consumer into the different segments, right? So you have women that are single, married without kids, married with kids, empty nesters, and divorced, as you can see this chart here. But what we're looking at are those that are single, married without kids, married with kids, or empty nesters, not necessarily the divorce. We're looking at the top left corner, which is considered the fast tracker. So, and they say that some of their attributes are they're striving for achievement and they're independent. And these are some of the brands that they buy. And it's a huge list in this Becky ETF. But what some people do is they break it down into just the top 10 Becky companies. So this also breaks down the consumer segments. It's 24% of the population that fall under this fast tracker, and it's 34% of all earned income. Now, the crazy part about this for folks in business, this also proves that you don't have to be everything to everybody. If you have a business and you focus on one, they say the riches are in the niches. If you look at a specific niche and you focus on serving that niche, you can make a lot of money. But again, this is the fast trackers that they're targeting.
You know who figured that out? The Kardashians.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
They figured it out. They know what white girls like.